What's up, legends? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on Black Ops 6 Zombies. We're here on Citadelle Des Morts, and we're going to be testing yet another ammo mod combination or augment combination for another ammo mod, and it's going to be the Napalm burst. We're going to be rocking firebomb with incendiary, focusing again on crowd control. The firebomb does have burned enemies explode on death, spreading the fire to nearby enemies, whereas incendiary, each damage tick has a small chance to spread to a nearby enemy. Then for our elemental pop, we do have citrus focus. If a weapon has an ammo mod applied, elemental pop will only activate that one, and chill berry slightly reduce all ammo mod cooldowns. Now the main goal of this is to put most of the pressure on the ammo mod itself, just to see how functional it'll actually be, taking us into further rounds and just actually seeing the true potential of the ammo mod and the augment combination that it has. Obviously, the first step is going to be me getting the 500 salvage in order to equip the ammo mod. Then I'm going to save up enough essence to make my way up to the castle, make my way into getting elemental pop jug, and then I'm just going to keep myself alive as long as possible. I might go ahead and get Pack-a-Punch level 1 just to have a better chance against the amalgams, but I think overall this should be a ton of fun, and I brought the ASG with the Dragon's Breath just to add more fire to the equation. I don't really think it's going to impact the amount of activations we get, but if it does, hey, why not? Now, I do say this in every video. If there's an ammo mod, field upgrade, perk, augment combo, whatever the case is that you guys would like to see me test, or a challenge you would like to see me do on the channel, let me know down in the comment section below. And I will always be sure to consider that for an upcoming run or upcoming video in general. We're just under a week, I guess like 4 or 5 days away at this point from the new map Shattered Veil, so it's going to be really exciting. Looking forward to pumping out all the content for you guys, making the map as simplified as possible, bringing you guys some sweet guides for the Easter egg, and of course, doing a bunch more challenges on the map. I'm going to be testing out all the new items that we get, perk, field upgrade, and augments that come through that, and I'm going to have a ton of fun with it. We're going to be trying out all the different weapons. We, of course, will be trying out the Grau conversion kit attachment for the SWAT that'll be coming out. Just a lot of exciting things coming with Season 3, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. Okay, we just barely got enough salvage. Let's go ahead and lock it in. Napalm burst should be pretty solid. I have a feeling this is going to be pretty competitive with like the dead wire or the cryo freeze combinations that we've done in the past. But I also think it's just a lot of fun to try these out, put all the pressure on them, and see what they're truly capable of. I think in most circumstances, whenever people test things, or I don't even know if they test things, they end up using the best setups and putting themselves in the best case scenarios, and I don't really feel like that genuinely shows how good some of these combinations are. All right, let's see if we start getting this thing to pop off. Some explosions are already happening. Be willing to push this as far as like at least 26, 31, somewhere in that range. Which kind of depends on how things go. If our damage falls off too crazy, we won't push it that far. But I feel like that's a pretty fair distance to take this. Especially if we don't end up pack-a-punching. I might not even bother going all the way out of my way. But I should actually consider trying to save a few zombies here and then opening up to Jug. Getting myself elemental pop and such right after this round, and then we'll just keep pushing from here. All right, see what's possible. Come on, guys, explode. It doesn't help that the one guy is so fast. All right, some of them blowing up. I feel like this one definitely activates a little bit more frequently than some of them. Definitely feels a little bit more consistent than the brain rot that we did last. And obviously, I kind of knew about this combination as I've had it equipped for quite some time, but it's definitely one of those you will either want to equip on your weapon if you only want to focus on this with like the chill berry citrus focus elemental pop combo, or you would use this as crowd control if you were looking to activate multiple using elemental pop. So maybe you would do a shadow rift as your main, focusing on big game like I've talked about previously, and you would use this combination with elemental pop, getting it to kind of give you a chance at more crowd control alongside dead wire, hopefully cryo, and whatever else you set up for crowd control. Some of them are just not that great in general. Okay, we ended up getting a 2-plater. We ended up getting elemental pop and jug, which are all going to benefit us quite a bit. Things get pretty rough with the rampage inducer on, especially in this area, but I do want to avoid upgrading the weapon as much as possible, similar to what I've done in previous runs, unless there's a reason to do otherwise. That way, again, like I said, we can put all of the pressure on the ammo mod itself just to see how well it can actually do. Can it take enemies down after multiple activations like Deadwire? Is it going to be able to slow the enemies down tremendously like Cryo Freeze? No, it's not going to be doing that. But really just want to see if the benefits it provides are as good as maybe some of the other combinations that we've tried. I still feel like Deadwire is going to be the #1 ultimate best of all time, but we still have to give the other ones a chance. If there's a specific combination that I haven't used that you guys would like to see me try, please share that in the comment section below. Especially if you think it might be a bad combination. I think it could be interesting to do a completely different type of run where we intentionally use not the best combination and see how well it actually performs in similar circumstances, right? All right, hopefully this explosion goes off. We do have elemental pop now, so we should get some elemental pop explosions alongside our weapon activation explosions, which we love to see. I mean, it's doing fantastic. Once the damage of our weapon truly falls off, though, get to see if that ends up being a different story. I think the biggest issue we're going to face is probably going to be the doppelgas, but more importantly, the amalgams. And I don't know if this explosive damage does anything to the amalgams, but I would highly doubt it, just based on, you know, the effects of the other ammo mod combinations. It would be kind of unique if it did, so maybe we'll be wrong. Maybe it'll end up doing something I didn't realize beforehand. Okay. Still doing absolutely no damage while shooting this, but it does not seem to affect it all that much. Okay, staying away. Let's grab that, get all the salvage we can. Yep, another activation. All these guys are exploding into freaking parasites. Like it has a higher chance of making them evolve. All right, nice. And the guys in the air. I don't think, I mean, maybe. I was gonna say, maybe it would be good for bugs. We're gonna find out pretty soon. Start activating on our bug rounds. Definitely not excited to hear that the parasites are coming back on the new map, but it is exciting to see that the special enemy, not the special enemy, the special round enemy is a new unique enemy, or at least it seems like it. It kind of looks like the split megatons or whatever they were from Cold War, but we'll have to wait and see. They could just be completely unique. Obviously, it's Return of the Disciple, although it's going to be a slightly different version of it. I think that's going to be pretty cool. I just think it's nice to see the map have some unique features, unique enemies, something outside of the usual amalgam, vermin, parasite combination, and obviously manglers. Don't want to really see them either. All right, what else we got? One more guy. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Still an early round, though, so it's not really a fair analysis. All right, let's see what happens here. Doppelgas got hit. I don't know if it was one of the things that exploded. I don't even know if those can explode. I would doubt it, right? I haven't seen it. Maybe we'll see it in this run. Definitely going to focus on it a bit, though, because I do not want that thing to transform. It's absolutely the last thing I would want to have happen. But luckily, it'll still affect them. It just won't affect the amalgams in the same way. Okay, I need to hit everybody. Sometimes when you're moving backward with this thing, it does not fire right away after reloading. Kind of frustrating. Okay, looking good. Everybody's doing great. Everybody's sticking together. It's the one advantage of the Rampage Inducer. So despite them being faster, they do tend to stay in a group, which is exactly what you want. You want them as close quarters as possible for your ammo mod activations in order to take the most advantage of each of them. All right, come on. We're gonna get this guy out. Oh, it activated again. It doesn't seem to do squat to that guy, but that's fine. All right, we'll hit the nuke. Flip rounds, no big deal. Okay, we built up a quite lovely group here. Let's get them all in for the group photo. Dude, that one behind me is so fast. Can you just explode, bro? I would assume, though, that the explosion does destroy armor, similar to other ammo mod combinations as well. Keep calling them ammo mod combinations. Ammo mod augment combinations. I think when I say ammo mod combinations, that could be confusing, even though should be pretty easy to figure out what I actually meant. Okay, let's stay away. Stay away. It does definitely feel like this is still working pretty effectively. Like, I don't really feel like I'm struggling to get through the round yet. Granted, it is still only 14. We don't have a freaking amalgam chasing us yet. But things do feel pretty good. Oh, we should get the insta-kill. We get an ammo mod activation. Yep, I was going to say, it might actually kill a larger group. It doesn't have near the effect or spread that the Deadwire does, but still overall pretty good. I guess I should kill the last guy. That would make sense. All right, right off the rip, we got the Doppler. I'm going to try to get him out quick. I think he took an insane amount of damage there. Probably not enough to get rid of him, but definitely get him out. Hey, why are you guys cutting me off? Get away. Gotta stay away from these guys. I don't know why they do so much damage. Stay away. Okay. Get the group together for a photo once again. Get these activations going. Back-to-back activations looks like there, based on that elemental pop one going off pretty much directly after the weapon one. Beautiful. Love to see it. Activation after activation after activation. Definitely feels like you get way more activations, but maybe the amount of activations you get is determined by how they want to balance the specific ammo mod, right? So maybe this one goes off more because the effect isn't as widespread. And then maybe something like Brain Rot doesn't go off as consistently because then they feel like you would just have insane amounts of brain-rotted zombies and it might be overpowered or broken. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they should be a little bit less worried about if it's going to be broken and just let us have fun with it. But I understand why they're afraid to do that, because then if they feel like it's not the direction they want to go in and they nerf it, then people will have a reason to complain that they ruined something that they thought was fun, even if it wasn't actually intentional. It's our favorite round of all. It's the amalgam round. This should actually be kind of interesting. We'll see if we can get through this guy without too much trouble. I mean, it is the first one. It's only round 16. But it still should end up being a bit of a challenge. We haven't upgraded our weapon at all. Not once. Not even a little bit. The only thing that sucks with the amalgam coming out is I feel like my guys get all spread apart, trying to get them close quarters. Might as well start firing, though. We need to start doing some damage. Get him out. Get him out quickly. It's always insane running the Rampage Inducer because these guys are just so fast. Okay, yep. One zombie so far away from the rest. Doesn't look like amalgam's taking any damage yet. Not to be expected, though. We haven't really shot at it, to be completely fair. Where's it at? It's somewhere back there. I just don't see it. Oh, there it is. I mean, we are causing a ton of zombies to catch on fire. That's a fact. No matter what the other results end up being, they are all catching on fire. There's that little delay we get when we try to fire our gun after reloading. Staying away from that guy as long as we can. Blow him up. Blow him up. Yeah, right. Does not seem to be the case. I'm going to go ahead and plate up once since we got one on the ground to drop. Dude, these freaking zombies are insane. You guys are moving so quick. There we go. Go ahead and get our ammo up. Refresh. Try to get the guys that are fast enough. They're all toward the front. That dude did an insane shortcut. Hello? Amalgam, you doing okay, buddy? You're really sick in the head for trying to do that. Okay. Blowing that guy up. I mean, these rounds are going to end up getting insanely long if this damage doesn't keep up. But so far, it's okay. So far, it doesn't feel like we've been dragging them on for all that long. Need to kind of see if I can put damage in on this guy. Yeah, it's definitely blowing up near it, but it's not doing anything, which was kind of my fear. I almost feel like I should swap to energy mine, but I don't know if that's even going to be worth. And I also don't want my energy mine just shooting all my zombies. That's not what we're here for. I'm trying to avoid that. I do have Frenzied Guard we could probably take advantage of, but maybe I'll try to get this guy out of here. More than likely, gonna finish off my last zombie, and yep, the round's gonna flip anyway. Well, this is gonna present some problems. That's a fact. Not that we don't have problems usually when it comes to these, but the amalgam is definitely gonna be an issue without my weapon being upgraded. So I'll see what happens here. Maybe we won't be able to survive all that long. But I do want to give this thing as much of a fair test as possible. I think we're dealing with the group of zombies pretty well, but we're not dealing with the amalgam or the doppelgas very well. Luckily, we do have this insta-kill. Probably not going to bring the punch that we need to survive this, but we'll see. Oh, there's that explosion. Still didn't do a ton. Oh, actually did. Never mind, I lied. This guy's almost gone. Not able to do anything to this guy, though. Look at that. 42 damage, and I run out of ammo at the worst possible location. Gotta try to slide by, pick up ammo again, and get rid of you. Hopefully get rid of you in the same process here. We're not going to get any activations on the Elite, though, I don't think, without having big game on, and we do not have that on. Well, it couldn't be more impossible to take on the amalgam in the state that we're in right now. I got, like, I don't know, a third of its health down. It grabbed me one time and got almost all the way back to full. It's actually like a waste of time to try to fight it, but it's also annoying to have it continuously on the map. Especially because, like, it moves unrealistically fast. Like, why? Why does it need to be so quick? Look at the mini-map. If you ever want to see how fast they're moving, just look at the mini-map. It's insane. All right, we're going to try to get through this bug round without too many issues. I mean, although it is a crowd control option, it's not as good as some of the other options we've had, for sure. Okay, we made it through another round. The bug round was what it was. It wasn't too bad. I mean, it was allowing us to get through it, but it wasn't quite as effective as some of the other ones, like I said. The problem we have now is that these guys are so fast, and we can't get rid of this amalgam. It's just going to grab me at one point and going to mess up my whole vibe. But I can still try to make it for a few more rounds at the least. See how well we get through these zombies. See how well we get through the doppel. Dude, it would help so much in this game if you could slow down the zombies. Just the slightest bit. Just slow them down. It's crazy while I'm shooting them. They're just picking up speed. That should just be insane. Dude, if I could get this amalgam to the back of the pack, it would be so freaking helpful. I'm like constantly trying to outrun it so I don't get grabbed at all. All right, we're going this way. It's trying to do a freaking shortcut. Look how quick you guys are. I can't even push my attack sprint forward without getting hit almost. Come on. Get this activation going. These reloads are insanely slow. I might have to get speed cola. It's like, work with me here. I'm hitting a ton of guys at the same time here, but it's not making a big difference. It's allowing us to get through the rounds, though, at least. I mean, this gun is definitely not doing it, right? Like, the weapon itself is not what's eliminating any of these zombies at this point. At least not individually. There's no way. Doing 17 damage a hit or whatever we're doing here. What's our guy at here? Okay, we're out of ammo again. These are the moments, these are the times where I'm testing stuff, trying to have a good time. I wish I didn't have to buy ammo so consistently. But it's one of the huge negatives to being underpowered. Underpowered. Stay away. Look at that guy's glued to me. I'm moving at full speed. The fastest my character will move. Even though I'm reloading or doing an action. It just seems insane. Alright, walk away, walk away. I need to get away from this doppelgas, but we're not making enough progress on it. Stay away. Little by little, we're chiseling. I don't think we've gotten the activation to go off on it. God, thing on the ground. Get out of my way. Yes, I need you to... Dude, I need you to die. Like, yeah, it's going to transform. It's doing it right now. 17 business days later. We are not able to get through the doppel. It turns into yet another amalgam. Yeah! I feel like that's how amalgams are going to exist on the next map. 100%. Doppelgas will be on the map. Doppelgas will evolve into amalgams. Amalgams will be on the new map. Unless they, for some reason, just shut off that evolutionary process. And the worst part is, the Disciple is going to encourage it to happen even more often. That's the last zombie, more than likely. I think we got a few more rounds in us. Okay, I think I got enough of them behind me now. We can start shooting. Need to hit this parasite, though. Hit it! Get it out of here! They didn't give me much time to fire and do any damage, do they? That's how I know this is actually insanely effective. I get to fire like 3 shots, and then I have to sprint, and I fire like 3 shots, and then I have to sprint. And somehow, we are still getting through these rounds. And it is not because of the shotgun is doing enough damage. I mean, I guess over time, it's probably chiseling away with the Dragon's Breath rounds, but as you guys can see, the amount of damage that we do per shot is not very good. Like, look at this. This is not why we're getting through these guys. They are really closing the gap, though. The amount of space that I have to work with here is getting less and less. We're going to have like 4 amalgams after this round. I'm just going to push it as far as I think I can. I mean, it's going to be harder to get through these rounds anyway. I wish you could just not have amalgams for a whole entire run just to see what's possible. But I don't want to do every single run over on Liberty Falls either. Plus, getting access to Elemental Pop at an early round makes this more worth it. Obviously, I could hit the nuke, but I don't want to do that. We've done pretty good to this Doppelgas. Maybe we got a few activations on it. It's definitely been doing something. I gotta stay away from you. How are you so glued to me? It is actually crazy that you could sprint, attack sprint, full speed, and slide, and turn around, and it still be as close to you as when you started those animations. Okay, we might actually get through this Doppel before it transforms, so maybe we won't have 4, but it's looking like we're gonna have a freaking party here. Thanks to our lack of ability to get through all of these creatures. Come on, activate again. Blast. Do something. Work in our favor. Okay, got another explosion there. This Doppelgas is not even close. Unfortunate circumstances. Okay. This is just pure chaos. Like, oh my gosh. Yes, I am sliding. Look at this. That's what I'm saying. I'm sliding and freaking sprinting. Granted, I don't have stamina. But, or even PhD, but no, I don't think I should have to have those to be able to keep my movement up and outrun these zombies. No matter the rampage on or not. Come on, did we get rid of the other one? Nope, it's still back there. Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, it's right here. Yo, shoot my gun. There we go, we got it to activate. It did not do any damage. And yes, beautiful. Thank you for grabbing me. I wish you guys would just stop healing. Holy smokes. It's got to be the worst part of the amalgam is the fact that he heals. It makes it not even worth my time to fire at them. Like, they're just full health 24/7. Full health. No big deal. Come on, we have one doppel. I got one left. I have two freaking annoying amalgams, though. I just want this guy not to transform. It gives me a better chance at surviving a few more rounds. I don't know what we pushed to the last one with. At least it was like 25 or 26. I mean, it's always tough when you can't really kill these guys, but we're just doing our best. And we got it. They didn't transform. Oh, and then they... No, no, no. Holy crap. Who spawned these zombies like this? Dude, that is actually ridiculous. Stay away, stay away, stay away. We have another amalgam, too. This game hates me. I swear to you, it hates me. Alright, I need to get full ammo if I'm going to pop this frenzied guard, unfortunately. Yep. Running. I wish I could just get a little faster here. Okay. Like, look how quickly they catch up. It's actually stupid. Can we just not pretend like I'm freaking running at full speed here? Dude, like the amalgams are on the case. What are we talking about here? I get to like fire what two? Where are you pulling me to? No. You freaking turd. There's no way. There's no way that just happened. It pulled me into the group. Oh, I hate these guys. No, why are you grabbing me again? I'm sliding, bro. I am moving in a trajectory that you should not be grabbing me. Oh my god, I hate these guys. This game is a troll and a half sometimes. Oh look, we're despawning them to respawn them closer to me. Did I not pick up the plate? I did. I just didn't get to put it on. Good lord, this is hell. This is actual hell. Is like, I mean, we're making it through the zombies like we have any other round. Problem is now that we're just at amalgam central. Like, we got 3 working on 4 of them. I'm 1 grab away from death basically now at this point. And they're just entirely too fast. I mean, obviously turning off the rampage inducer would help that, but they just shouldn't be so much faster than the zombies. Like, the zombies should be the fastest, with the doppels being somewhat fast makes sense. The amalgams are massive and they should be really slow. Like, they should be the slowest creature by far. Get away, we're running. Well, I don't know if we're ever going to make it through this round. I don't even know if there's any zombies left. Oh, there's a few. Can we get through this doppel? Borderline no damage. We got this stupid amalgam working as a shield. And we actually got through that stupid doppelgast. I can't believe it. We're going to get to flip to another round. Oh, wait, there's still a zombie. How the heck is this zombie respawning? Bro, where are you at? There we go. I guess I got eaten. All right, here we go. Round 22. I have, like, no protection left. This is unfortunate. Dude, it's just insane. Like, that's all there is to say here. It's just insane. Like, I can't shoot more than, like, 3 bullets at a time, or I'm guaranteed to get hit. I'm shooting 3 bullets, and I'm still getting hit. Because they just move too damn quick. Oh, my God. Can we stop going the other direction? I need my plates. Everybody's working against me here. I mean, it's fair to say at this point, the fact that we've survived this long using only this thing's damn good. Like, for sure. Oh, we gotta get out of here. Trying to get this plate. Trying not to get grabbed a single time because I just can't. Yep. We're shooting at everyone. Go, go, go. Slide, run. This is just absolute chaos. Like, I have an insta-kill, but I can't really take advantage of it because there's too many freaking shields. That's all I'm going to call these guys, shields. They're constantly in front of all the guys I'm trying to shoot, no matter what I do. I cut across, it doesn't matter. They're still in the front. I like how I looked at the box a second ago, and I literally grabbed ammo, and it picked up a smoke grenade that was not on my screen. All I have left is the doppel, but I can't actually fight it. As you can see, it's kind of in the middle of 3 amalgams. This is like the most painful part of the journey right here. And no matter how hard I try, the guy I'm actually trying to shoot at does not get in the front of the pack. Just pure amalgams. Okay, I think we finally made it through that guy. Doesn't mean we're going to live for much longer, but I'm willing to give it another shot. I can't believe I've even made it this far. Like, 100% if I'm choosing a combination on this is probably the way to go. And then I'm focusing on crowd control with it. I am so dead here. There's just too many zombies. Everyone gets a hit. Look at this. I'm dead. Yeah, GG. There's nowhere for me to go. Everybody's hitting me as I'm trying to get them trained up, but that was a really good attempt using only the firebomb combination, firebomb incendiary combination on the napalm burst ammo mod. And again, just like previous times, pushing it with the ammo mod itself just shows the true potential and power of it. And obviously, once you're actually scaling your weapon up, getting perks and juicing yourself up along the way, it only gets easier. That's going to wrap things up for us here. If you guys weren't already running this combination, make sure you do so in the future. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support in the channel. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace!